Welcome to yet another episode of PIF Countdown. Today we're doing drugs, and that came out wrong. You know what I mean. Let's roll it.
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room. I gotta get you up on this. You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice. Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama, lie, cheat on your homeboys. But hey, that's the price you pay when you deal with dudes like me. Now, some folks will tell you that I'm dealing in poison. But hey, do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you? Yes!
We're kicking off with this freaky ad from Canada in the 90s. Here we meet our drug dealer, Snake. Who the hell would trust anyone by the name of Snake? Moving on.
Listen up, misters, and you too, sisters. Let's talk about something that's a real brain twister. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drink a little water. Take the doctor's pill. Drugs can make you better when you're feeling ill. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. There's lots of other drugs that sure have a flaw. Watch it now, man. It's trouble with the law. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad.
Was that cheesy or was that cheesy? It was cheesier than a 4-cheese pizza. And I realize I've said that before. Is this ad promoting drugs, or what? Next.
No one knows how much brain damage the designer drug ecstasy causes. It's still being tested. Take ecstasy. You're the guinea pig.
This ad is truly chilling. It's the weird background music paired with the thought of actually being that guinea pig. Truly disturbing. Next.
La cocaína va directamente al cerebro y le produce graves daños. Desde el primer momento, desde la primera línea. Ten cerebro, pasa de la coca.
I can't understand what's being said in this ad. But what I do understand is that the visuals are truly gross. Imagine having that worm crawling its way up your nose. Disgusting. Moving on.
Spots, rotten teeth, depression, anxiety attacks, personality changes, paranoia. Take speed, ecce or acid and you can develop any of them.
To see that guy's face warping and stuff is truly terrifying. As is the audio, where someone describes what could go wrong if you take drugs. It's enough to put you off drugs for life.
Doing drugs is like being on top of the world. Everyone says so. Everyone seems to be having one dandy old time. Hey, it's part of growing up. Or is it? Just think about this. Before you go and do something you've never done before, you just better know what you're jumping into.
Ouch. I felt that. There's nothing scarier than the thought of diving into an empty pool. All I have to say on that one. Next.
There's this thing going around called sniffing. You think you're getting high, but the dizzy, fuzzy feeling is just what happens when your brain doesn't get oxygen. The chemicals get in the way. So it's like you're not breathing. That's how sniffing causes brain damage and death. So when you think you're sniffing, your brain thinks you're drowning. And your brain is pretty much right.
We go straight to the other extreme now. Something about ads like this and that other fire safety PIF from the other episode really succeed in making you feel like you're drowning, which is what makes them scary. Moving on.
Ever wonder what a bag of crack looks like? In the last 2 years, over 5,000 people in Canada and the US have died from using crack or cocaine. Do yourself a favor. Think about it.
I don't mean to dampen the mood or anything, but that's not a bag of crack. It's a bag of a body. Next. Would it have killed them to add a few more words to this ad? OT's very confusing.
This is your brain. This is heroin. This is what happens to your brain after snorting heroin. And this is what your body goes through. It's not over yet. This is what your family goes through! And your friends, and your money! And your job, and your self-respect, and your future! Any questions?
This ad is so iconic it's been parodied numerous times. T.S. a sequel to the This Is Your Brain on Drugs ad from the 80s. The only thing scary about this ad is the waste of a perfectly good egg. That and the way she swings the frying pan around like a mad woman. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of PIF Countdown. See you next time.